Hey there, folks. Welcome back to another episode where we hilariously butcher bad movies. Get ready for a cinematic roller coaster through the baffling world of 1,000 words. We're about to embark on a journey that's, well, let's say a tad peculiar. And we are doing it really, really poorly. Meet Jack McCall, a slick-talking literary agent with a knack for bending the truth. He's the smoothest guy in the business, the master of chatter. He's got a superpower, a gift of gab that could talk the socks off a penguin. But his real talent? Stretching the truth like a rubber band on a sugar rush. Jack's on a mission to seal the deal with Dr. Sinja, the New Age guru extraordinaire. But oh boy, Dr. Sinja isn't your average pushover. He sees right through Jack's baloney and agrees to the deal, knowing it's all a sham. Here comes the twist. Overnight, a Bodhi tree sprouts up in Jack's backyard as if summoned by the whispers of fate, or maybe just plain lazy writing. And to top it all off, it's not your ordinary tree. It's a mystical tree with supernatural powers that now acts like Jack's biofeedback mechanism. For every word Jack spews, a leaf drops. You talk, the leaves drop. The all-knowing guru explains to Jack that he will most likely die when all the leaves fall down, and advises him to keep quiet and speak less. Now that's like an introvert's wet dream. But for our dear master of verbosity, not letting his mouth run off is akin to torturing a man with clown porn. Let's get this straight, folks. This tree isn't your typical backyard decoration. It's like Jack's mystical arboreal sidekick, and it's got some quirks that could give a magic 8-ball a run for its money. Anything that happens to the tree, well, happens to our chatty protagonist. So when a bunch of squirrels decide to turn the tree into their personal jungle gym, what does Jack experience? Tickles, pure and simple. It's like a squirrel tickle telegraph system. The Bodhi tree becomes Jack's version of a laughing yoga class. So Jack, the guy who could talk your ear off about the weather, now has to ration his words like a stingy leprechaun guarding his pot of gold. Every sentence feels like a high-stakes negotiation. Conversations turn into linguistic minefields, where each word must be worth its weight in gold, and a series of humorous acts follows poor Jack due to his newfound mute button. Jack, in his bid to score not one, but 2 book deals, hits a rough patch faster than a speeding train. It's like trying to win a dance-off with 2 left feet. His potential publishers, bewildered by his sudden word scarcity, bail faster than a hot potato. And let's not forget the corporate comedy show. Jack loses his second deal when the gardener with grand plans to unalive this supernatural shrubbery by fumigating it with a weed killer. What happens? Jack gets high on those tree-scented fumes. It's like he's at a woodland rave, grooving to tunes only he can hear. Jack's job, once as stable as a sloth on a hammock, takes a nosedive into the realms of the surreal. His coworkers, baffled by his sudden word thriftiness, probably think he's auditioning for The Mime's Apprentice. Hold on to your hankies, folks, because here comes the badly constructed Shakespearean part. Caroline, Jack's dear wife, takes his newfound silence as a clear sign of impending marital doom. She packs her bags and exits, like a character from a tragic opera, all because poor Jack can't yammer on like a parrot on Red Bull. And when Jack, finally attempting to explain the tree's word countdown to Caroline, it's like watching a scene from a melodramatic soap opera. Caroline's skepticism is so thick, you could cut it with a chainsaw and the drama meter. It's off the charts. Caroline's expressions alone could win an award for most dramatic eyebrow raises. Her skepticism could power the entire soap opera industry for a year. In this sea of disbelief, there's one person who actually gets Jack his trusty assistant, Aaron. Aaron's the Sherlock in this baffling mystery, keeping tabs on the leaf countdown. He's like the voice of reason in a world gone silent. With help from Aaron, Jack decides to take the virtuous path, and it's as entertaining as watching a cat walk on a tightrope. He feeds the homeless, throws money at charities, and, well, it's like pouring hot sauce on a snow cone. You know it's not going to end well. And what journey into righteousness isn't complete without the let's get drunk and sing phase? It's like watching a leaf apocalypse in progress, with each note and chorus spelling doom for his leafy companion. Jack's escapades are so over the top, you'd think he's auditioning for a role in the most unconventional redemption story. It's like trying to repair a sinking ship with a bucket of holes. But hey, he's giving it his all. As the leaves flutter to the ground like defeated soldiers, you can't help but laugh at the absurdity of it all, where Jack's attempts at redemption feel more like a comedy of errors. Jack, desperate for answers, confronts Dr. Sinja. The guru's prescription for this leafy curse? Make peace in all of your relationships. It's like a verbal Rubik's Cube with missing instructions. With just one branch of leaves left, Jack tries to patch things up with Caroline, but it's a bumpy ride. The pivotal relationship that needs the most mending? It's not with Caroline nor with the valet guy. Nope, it's with his late father. Jack, standing at his dad's grave, with the last 3 leaves hanging by a thread, utters the words, "I forgive you." It's like the ultimate verbal mic drop. Jack, now seemingly on the brink of eternal silence, suffers a heart attack during a thunderstorm. It's like nature's drum roll for the grand finale. Just when you thought it was game over, a phone call from Aaron flips the script. The tree's leaves miraculously reappear, and Jack can gab away to his heart's content. Jack embraces his newfound second chance pens a book about his leafy escapade, aptly named 1,000 Words. And guess who seals the deal for the book? Yep, it's Aaron. But beware, promotions come with their own leafy baggage. Jack and Caroline rekindle their love, buy a picture-perfect house, and keep the tree right there in the front yard. It's like the ultimate symbol of love conquering leafy curses. There you have it, ladies and gents. 1,000 words, where words are leaves, and communication's a cryptic dance. Sometimes it takes a curse to bring the family back together. This movie is hilariously bad in so many levels. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your buddies, and subscribe for more hilariously bad plot dissections. Thanks for joining us on this roller coaster of talking trees and tangled relationships. Until next time.